When I was a boy in high school, I learned that some girls have good taste and sound judgment. I learned this the hard way because one of those girls with good taste and sound judgment dumped me, dropped me like a hot potato. And so I fell into a blue funk, as you might expect. I was as miserable as perhaps only a teenage boy can be who's had his heart broken. Well, after some period of time moping around and being miserable, my dad finally said to me, this isn't the first time in the history of the world that a boy has been dropped by a girl. And I said, but Dad, it's the first time it's ever happened to me. Both of those things are important, that our own experience is unique to us anyway. When we experience it, it's for the first time, or it's in a way that we feel like no one else ever has. And yet, all the things that are common to humanity have been experienced emotionally throughout the ages, in different settings and in different times. But our fears and our hopes, our joys and our anxieties, they're human emotions that others have experienced. It's one of the reasons why reading scripture is fruitful for us, because people just like us in a relationship with God that we have too have cried out to God in the midst of the experiences of life that are common to every person. Today's psalm reading is from Psalm 69, and this is how it begins. Save me, O God, for the waters have risen up to my neck. I'm sinking in deep mire, and there's no firm ground for my feet. When I read that, I can just feel myself in that murky black water up to my neck, knowing that the little purchase my feet have on one little place of solid ground is all that I have. And I don't know what's out there, and I don't know where to put a foot because I'm terrified. If I move, it'll only make things worse. I think that's some of the anxiety that people are feeling in this current situation, that we don't know what to do to make things better. And so we're afraid to do much of anything. And in a situation like that, what can we do? What ought we to do? But to cry out to the God who is with God's people when they don't know where to put the next foot, who walks with us through every treacherous situation, and who weaves hope and peace and joy in our troubled hearts, and who sustains us and helps us in the midst of the worst of things. Reach out to God. Pour out your fears and your anxieties, your grief and your pain, and know that God cares. I'm Lynn Morgan, your slipper shod pastor. Be at peace, my friends.